Good morning, guys. How's it going? It's been a while since I have vlogged. A lot has happened, and I think I'm gonna do a sit down video and talk about a lot that has been going on, but I figured right now today I'm just gonna vlog because I'm feeling a little bit up for it. I used to vlog all the time. I won't lie to you, I have had a rough couple of months, and like I said, I'm gonna get into it later. It's just something that I just had to step away from, you know, just vlogging in general, because I was not feeling like myself. So it's been a while. I uploaded that makeup video with Aaliyah and you guys loved that. Thanks for all the love and the support. But I haven't even really checked my YouTube channel much. Just been dealing with like lots of mental health and lots of like just personal issues too. But it's a brand new day. I keep telling myself day by day we're gonna get out of the rut. And I have gone out of bed. I used to sleep until like I would sleep all day. It's just been like seasonal depression, which was like the first year that I've actually like it's hit me the way it hit me this year. I know like the past few years I have had it, but it's not as bad. And I remember I just like come into my room, lock myself in my room, lay down. Like it was just bad for a little bit. But I always tell myself day by day, you guys know that is my quote, take it day by day. Sometimes day by day seems like a lot, so just minute by minute, just like, you know, whatever you need to get yourself out of it. And I feel like I'm doing better now. So the kids got it for school. It was a pretty chilly day today, but they got up, got ready. I packed Leah's lunch this morning. Yeah, Tonio doesn't love to take his lunch. Leah right now is like on a lunch kick, so we have been making her sandwiches every morning and throwing some like snacks in there. Yeah, I'm getting around. I cleaned my whole room yesterday, so I figured I would vlog because I'm like, I feel so much better. For a little bit there, I was just throwing my stuff all over the place. Like, it was just like, it was not very good. But I cleaned it up. I put on a smelly good wax thing, and it smells amazing in my room. And I changed up my theme because my theme before it was like greens. I don't know how to explain it. Like woodsy. It's still kind of woodsy, but not. I'm gonna buy some more stuff for it eventually, but I wanted to change it to my favorite color theme, which is pink, of course. I love pink. I already made my coffee. I was really about to, oh, you can't see, but I was really about to go back to bed today. Like I was like, I'm going to sleep. I don't want to do this. I was like, I just want to go to sleep, but I couldn't because I'm so used to getting up early. So I'm like, I couldn't. But it was one of those days where I'm like, I just want to stay in bed all day, not do anything. But I figured, you know, why not vlog? And I think I started vlogging because I started yesterday. I was like feeling so down. I started cleaning my room too. And then I put on some makeup tutorials and like cleaning videos, and I was like cleaning my room while I was watching the cleaning videos. I was like, that's literally what motivated me. I am listening to some music, and that's the Miley Cyrus Flowers song. I've been so obsessed with it because it's like a true anthem. Like, I can buy myself flowers. Have been so down lately, and it just gets me so angry being in depression because, like, I'm telling you, social media is so fake, which is crazy to me. And I haven't been posting as much anywhere, but the few times that they have seen me on social media, it's definitely like a front. So this is your reminder to not believe everything you see on the internet or on social media. People literally just show you the highlights of their lives. And with that being said, I've rambled on for too long, but I feel like we're chit-chatting, catching up and stuff like that. I'm gonna do my bed. I'm gonna show you guys my room, and once I do my bed, so you guys can see what it looks like. But let's go ahead and do the bed. And no, I don't always do my bed. I really don't. Barely, hardly. Buy myself flowers I can hold in my own hand. Talk to myself for hours. I can take myself dancing. done cleaning my room. That was quick and easy. I'll show you guys what it looks like here in a little bit, but I did want to go on and check my subscribers because I haven't gone and literally checked anything on my channel for a hot minute. 135 subscribers, or 535 subscribers. So it's been 3 months since I posted a video, but I actually haven't vlogged in probably more than 7 months, which is crazy because the last vlog I posted was 7 months ago, and that one probably took me like a few weeks to upload and everything. But yeah, anyways, this feels good. This feels great. Today are to do my makeup and straighten my hair or do something with it, because I'm gonna have a little photo shoot later on, so you guys will see me like do all of that. But since we're here, I'll show you guys my room and kind of what it looks like, show you guys all the little details. It's not done yet. I want to get more pink things. I'm gonna get some more pink stuff, get some pink flowers, get some stuff like to go in here, just because it's like if your vibe is good, your aura is great. I just feel like good things are gonna happen, you know what I mean? Without further ado, let's show you guys the room. So this is my little room door where you come in, and I just have like a little, it's not, I mean, it's like a good sized room. It's not, can we focus here? It's not huge. So right in front of my door, I have my vanity, which is, like I said, not the best vanity, but my mom got this for me a few years back, and I feel like it's just enough. I don't need anything too crazy, and it's like, I mean, it's dirty because it's been used and abused and loved and everything. But anyways, I'm gonna film today, so that's why I have that ring light there, and then I have this little ghetto light right here. I have like my makeup all throughout. Oh, this is the Scentsy that I have going on right now. Is that how you say it? So this is the Scentsy that I got going on right now, and it's eucalyptus wreath, and it smells amazing, so you need to go get some. I just love the eucalyptus smell, so there's that. Anyways, I got my little brushes here, and these little things. I've definitely decluttered a lot of my makeup, which is crazy to think, but I just like have tried to cut out having so much. I used to have so much makeup, and I used to be like obsessed with just like buying it and buying it and buying it. I think it's because I was so obsessed with like makeup videos and stuff, but it's like at some point you have to realize you don't need all that, and even influencers nowadays are like realizing that. So yeah, I just got like my blushes, my bronzers. This is just like random stuff. My sponges. In here I have concealers, lipsticks, eye stuff, lashes, just like a little bit of miscellaneous stuff. This is like my just, you know, that cabinet that you have full of stuff that just you need but don't need in there, so that's that. And then in here I have a palette with some glasses shoved in the back, and then here I have like my primers, powders, and then I have my foundations, which I have a lot of them, but I have gotten rid of a lot. Okay, anyways, so that's my vanity, right? And then we go over here and we have the closet, which needs a lot of love. My closet usually does not look like this. I usually have it sorted by color, sleeve length, sweaters, pants, all that. So I usually have it sorted really nicely, but I'll eventually get there, guys. And then I usually have that really nice up there, but you know what? You can only do so much. And then Leah's toys, she keeps them here. We have to go through them. She does not play with many toys. So I have to go through this, see if like my cousin wants any for her baby. And then like I said, there's just random stuff in there. Some towels. So there's my closet. And then we move on to here. So vanity, closet, and then there's this mirror right here. I don't know why my robe keeps going up. Like, can you just stay down? This I stole from my sister's room, I'm gonna be honest, because I was so tired of going downstairs to see myself, and I was just like, I'm stealing this. Like, I'm going to take this from you. So yeah, so I have my curtain, and then I have the mirror. This is like the best place where I could find to like take cute pictures, and where it goes. So there's that. I don't know where she got it. Don't ask me. But it's big. And then we got some of her clips here that I also stole from her because, duh. Why does this look like this? Maybe if I like turn it. We have Jackson's spout right there. Jackson is a boy, but we don't do like gender stuff here in this house. So he gets a pink bed and some unicorn blankets. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? So anyways, TV here. Look at my little makeshift. I broke the other one of those. So I just made a little makeshift one with what I had, and that's what I had. So there's that. Anyways, our TV, and then I have this little like cubicle thing here that Aranza, my best friend, actually gifted to Tonio whenever she did like his room makeover, but we moved since then, so can't fit it in Tonio's room anymore because he shares, but I'm using it now. So I have a like a little stress ball that actually helps me a lot, guys. Like if you're ever anxious to go out in public, I don't know, this helps me. I literally take it with me and I play with it, and it's amazing. So also stole that from my sister. We have a little wax burner, which I got from Target. And then we have, oh, these little things mean so much to me. My mom gifted me that. And then this older lady that I know who was just by my side all the time, she gifted me that. I sadly haven't talked to her in like a while, but I should check up on her. But she gifted me that, and I really love that. Tony gifted me this for Mother's Day. We have Tonio's, I don't know if it has anything important on there, but his like school stuff. Just flip, I don't know if there's anything important in there, so I'm gonna flip this over. Anyways, so we have a little, look at how cute this pink tree is. YSL perfume that my mom got me. My Apple Watch, we have like our technology here. So Apple Watch, this is where Leah puts her iPod, and then on my laptop, we have cute little pictures of people I love, which I need to find frames for, which I think they would look so cute, like framed up. And I'm gonna put them like on this blank wall right here. Have this cute little pink fluffy thing that's Aaliyah's. I put it there because I'm like, that's so freaking cute. Took it from her. I should be taking stuff from people. And then I have my makeup palettes right here. Used to have a lot more of those, but I've gotten rid of a lot. And then we have this with like my Bible, Aaliyah's piggy bank, because if she keeps it, she will get into it. She'll take all her money out and stuff like that. So we keep it in here. And then my graduation stuff right there. And then we have just places where I keep my clothes. So it's like shirts, tank tops, pants, shorts, and then I think my bras and underwears. And then down here I keep like any cords, anything that I need for like my cameras, random, and then random boots. And then we have this like random place here full of books and my laptop stand, stuff like that. And then we have my bed, of course. So here's my bed. I added a pink like little wreath to it because what I had was like a green one with white flowers. I have this these frames that actually mean a lot to me. I want to add more to this wall too, like pink stuff. And I want to buy something pink for my bed, so like a pink pillow or a pink, I don't know, something pink. Anyways, this is what I'm still working on here because it just looks very blah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I hate this part right now, but empty vases or like whatever they're called, I want to put pink flowers on them, like buy like beautiful pink flowers and put them in there, like fake ones of course. And but yeah, I got these at Target like a few years ago. They were $3 or they were $1, but so they were $1. They're super cute. This is just random stuff, paperwork, journals, random stuff. And then this down here is Aaliyah's like drawing stuff. She's very like, she loves art, so she's very into like drawing. So this is where we keep like all her, most of her art supplies, honestly, and like paper and stuff like that. But yeah, so then we are back to our front door. Lamp is from Target, of course. And that is my little room tour. I know there's Mr. Jackson. He's like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, what is going on? Hi, my honey bunny. What are you doing? What are you doing? She's like, what the hell are you doing? Okay guys, if you guys hear someone talking in the back, it's the video that I have going on in the background. But I just straightened my hair. Look at how long, well I don't know if you guys can tell how long my hair is, but it is pretty long. I'm so proud of the grow. But anyways, what was I saying? I straightened my hair and I'm gonna eat something because it's already 11 o'clock. I haven't ate breakfast, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just have leftovers that we had yesterday. It's ceviche, like tostadas de ceviche. I tried to pop this right here, that's why it looks a little red. It was not successful, so there's that. Also, look at my nails, aren't they so cute? I got them shorts and they're just like Frenchies with little hearts and stuff. Anyways, eat real quick just so that I have something in my tummy before I get ready, and then talk to you guys about some stuff. And yeah, so we're gonna go eat some tostadas. Okay y'all, so like I said, I'm eating ceviche, tostadas de ceviche, or just ceviche con tostadas, however you say it, I don't know. I put some avocado on top, and I'll probably get another tostada out of this or two and eat that as well. So yeah. Ugh, I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it. That made me nervous to talk about this. I'm in the process of doing my makeup real quick, so I figured it'd be a perfect time to talk to you guys about what has been going on. And of course, the main topic that I want to talk about is Goldie, and where he's at, because I haven't updated you guys on any of that, which is a really hard topic for me to talk about. It's been a few months. I haven't really talked about it in general. Where's my sponge at? Sorry, I'm over here looking for my damn sponge. So Goldie, if you guys remember, it would have been a year since we got him in March. I had Goldie for a few months. Of course, I did a video. I was so excited. I even waited to do the video because I'm like, what if Jax and Goldie don't get along? Goldie is a Morkie, so he's a Malshi and a Yorkie mix. So excited. He was the sweetest little freaking thing ever. So cute. We bought Goldie for Aaliyah for her birthday. She always wanted like a dog. I had gotten Jax for Anthony because Anthony had always like asked me for like a brother. I think I've told you guys this before. If you're new to my channel, probably don't know this, but I had bought in Jax, which is our he's like a Chihuahua Terrier mix, because he kept asking me for a brother, and I was just like, I can't get your brother, but I can get you a dog. So we got Jax for Anthony, and they are the best of friends. Aaliyah was like bugging me that she wanted a little puppy, a little dog. So I was like, okay, you know what, like, I'll get you one. So we ended up getting Goldie for her. One morning, I was awoken by my neighbor saying that the neighbor's dog had gotten a hold of Goldie. My sister had let them out in the morning, like, you know, normal, really early. It was like 7 a.m. They need to go out, so my sister let them out. Dog, so they were in our backyard. The neighbor's dog got a hold of Goldie, and so I was just like, I was half asleep. I was like, I don't know, like, because she kept saying it's a white dog, and Goldie, the reason why we named him Goldie is because he's gold, like he was like a golden color. She kept describing him as a white dog, and I was like, that's not my dog, like he's not white. I'm like freaking out, right? And I don't do well with like traumatic things. I don't do well at all, unless it has to do with like my kids and I have to like snap into like mom mode or something. I'm not very good at traumatic things. So I run downstairs and I'm like telling my sister, like, Goldie's gone, like he's dead, the neighbor's dog got him, blah blah blah. And so she runs outside. Before that, the neighbor, I was talking to her, and before it clicked in my head, like, really is Goldie, it was this neighbor right here next door that ran to our house and told us that they had gotten a hold of Goldie. And then she's like, because I was out on my porch, she's like, I go out there every morning and drink my coffee, and that's whenever it all happened. She's like, I just heard the yelping, like crying, and she's like, I know he's like, he has to be hurt, he's not in your backyard. So I'm like freaking out. So I run downstairs, tell my sister, like, Goldie's gone, blah blah blah. The neighbor's dog got a hold of him. We go outside. I'm like crying by this point because I'm like, that's my baby, like, you guys know I loved Goldie to death. And so I'm like bawling my eyes out. My sister's like screaming for Goldie. She's gonna be a nurse, so she's worked in like the hospital settings, so she's pretty good at like handling stressful situations. So I was just like crying because that's what I was like, oh my god, like that's, you know, my baby. So I like was crying. She was like screaming for him. He was nowhere to be found though. Like we didn't know where he was at. So the neighbor's dog that had attacked Goldie is the one behind our house. My sister's like, get in the car, we're driving. Since they're in, like our neighbors that are behind us, we had to drive around and like go over to their house. So my sister's like knocking because I'm like, no, the neighbor said, this neighbor lady said that it was them, like their dogs. So she's like, my sister's like knocking. They do not open the door. My sister's like going around like calling Goldie over. We were about to jump the fence, but since we were like trying to like think about it, we're like, oh, those dogs are probably aggressive dogs. So if we were to like jump the fence and look for Goldie, if he's like on the floor or something like that, then they could attack us. They could possibly attack us. So we didn't end up like jumping or like getting into their yard at all because, you know, so we're like knocking on their door, like hoping they're gonna answer, and we're able to like tell them to go check their backyard or like if they've seen a dog or anything like that. So my sister's knocking. Mind you, we knocked for like a good 10 minutes. I'm in my car like crying, bawling my eyes out. I don't know, I just had a bad feeling there was nothing that we were gonna be able to do to like help Goldie. So finally I'm like, this dumb, sorry, excuse the language, neighbor opens the door. And my sister's like frantic, like, do you guys have my dog and all this stuff? And the guy's like, oh, like he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, like I was sleeping. Oh my god, like, and I like run out because I'm like, okay, they opened the door, like I'm gonna go make sure like everything's good. So I like run out, I was like, what the, like what took so long, blah blah blah. My sister's like, they have him, and she like ran inside because I guess the guy had told her like he had Goldie in his bathtub. And so my sister ran inside to go grab him, and you could just tell like by the looks of it, like he wasn't okay. So my sister like, grabs him, like goes into automatic like just, I gotta save this little baby. And so I'm crying and she's like telling me to hold him, and I could barely hold him. He's soaking wet though. He was like soaking wet, and I was like, why? Like in my head I'm like, why is he soaking wet? It was a nice sunny day outside. Like it was bright, nice, beautiful day outside. And so I was like, why is he wet? And I know it was like in the morning, but it was like hot outside, so he had no reason to be like that wet. He was like drenched, he was wet. So I'm like, they must have tried to like shower him or something, or like clean him off, and he had leaves like all over him. He just could tell like his breathing was barely like there. And so I'm no help. I'm gonna be honest, I was no help at that moment because I was so mad, angry at these people, and then I was just like emotional, crying, everything. Oh my god, I need to do my makeup while I'm talking because I just be talking and not doing my makeup, freaking out because I'm like, what do I tell Aaliyah? Aaliyah was sleeping, and I was like, what do I tell Aaliyah? Like all the kids were sleeping, I was freaking out. And so since I was no help and I was panicking and I was like hyperventilating everything, my sister literally like dropped me off at the house, and she drove an hour away to like a animal hospital, like hundreds of dollars for them to like check him. And then they were like, well, we'll just keep him here overnight and we'll let you know in the morning how everything's going. And so the kids end up waking up by this point. I calm down because I'm like, okay, I'm no help. I realized that. So I calmed down. So my sister's like, I'm gonna drive back. They said that they were gonna like take care of him, and she's like, they don't know if he's gonna make it or not, but they gave him pain medicine, so hopefully he's not like in pain. And so I was like, okay. So the kids end up waking up. I ended up telling Aaliyah like, hey, this is what happened, told her the story. We don't think he's gonna make it. Also, we're hoping and praying that he does make it because that's what we want to happen, you know? And so she's like crying. She's like, Goldie, like she's like yelling out his name, like Goldie, Goldie. And so mind you, by this point, like the neighbors over there like behind us didn't check up on our dog, like anything like that. Didn't call us, didn't like, or didn't walk over like, how's your dog, how's anything like that. Sister ended up driving back, right? And while she was driving back, they had given me a call because my number is what was like put down, a call number. And they're like, hey, like I'm just calling to let you know he just didn't make it. And I remember like it, like my heart sunk, like it was like what? And they're like, yeah, we gave him his pain medicine, and he just like ended up, you know, leaving us, and ended up passing away peacefully. He just wasn't strong enough. He was only a few months old, and these dogs that attacked him were like huge. And so I was just like, I was like, what? And like, even though we only had him for like a few months, he was so like special to us. Like, we literally were obsessed with him, and Aaliyah loved him. That was like her little best friend and everything. Watching Aaliyah cry for her little buddy was the worst thing of my life. It literally broke me into pieces because she was like screaming for him. And so my sister ended up turning around and driving back to go get his little body, and Jax was so sad for a while. It was just a lot to take in. The neighbors didn't end up checking on us, checking on the dog at all, which at the end of the day, karma, you know, whatever. But yeah, it was like super emotional. It was a lot. Not ready to talk about it. It was traumatizing, to say the least, for me. It was super traumatizing to watch, to be there. I'm telling you, like, I could barely function. It was, if it wasn't for my sister, I don't know what I would have done, because if it was just me here at home and having to deal with that, I don't think I would have been able to deal with it at all, because I was just like so frantic, and like it was just a lot. So Leah had to say goodbye to her little buddy, and we cried. We, you know, told her like it's gonna be okay. Like, we're like, I just felt terrible because she had just gotten the puppy. So, and like I said, he was still a baby, and he was our baby. He was our like little guy. Her Hammy passed away as well. But you know, hamsters don't have very long to live. But so I think his was just like natural, like giving him vitamins. We cleaned his cage up. So I don't think it was anything that we could have done differently, because he just like passed away. So that was also hard to deal with, because we love Mr. Hammy. Everyone's doing better now. Of course, it's always sad. Always remember him. Aaliyah said that the sunsets are Mr. Goldie. And so every sunset that we see, whenever we're out and about, or in general, we end up saying, oh look, it's Goldie. And that has helped her a lot too. But yeah, she's always like, oh, like every once in a while she'll be like, I miss Goldie. And I'm like, I miss Goldie too. So I know she's grieved already. But yeah, so that's what happened with Goldie. Mr. Hammy, like I said, he just passed away one day, and the kids, of course, were emotional about Mr. Hammy too. We shed a tear or two for Mr. Hammy. But we ended up burying Goldie in our backyard, and we made sure it was right by the fence of our neighbor because our neighbor back there, and the only neighbor who checked on us was the one who came and told us from the beginning, like, hey, something happened to your dog. And I was just furious, because I was like, that those neighbors behind us would have never told us that they found our dog. I think they were just gonna let him die in their tub, because they're like, oh, we can grab the dog and hide the dog, you know what I mean? So I was like so mad for a while, because I'm like, you guys are pieces of crap neighbors. Like, who just takes a dog like that? And you were like, you guys weren't gonna tell us, and then you pretended to be asleep and pretend like you couldn't hear us when we were banging on your door. Like, what is wrong with people like that? Like, I cannot deal with them. So I was like super mad and angry at like them, and just in life in general. It was a super hard thing to get through, but the wine. He's smelling the wine. Checkup. Oh yeah, don't grab Goldie. I told you. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Other things happen in my life, but I'm not ready to talk about those. Whenever the time comes, I'll talk about everything, but like I said, I'm not ready to talk about it yet. Goldie, I just know it was like a big one because he was on our channel. I had to introduce him. I was so excited, everything. If you guys have any questions about my life or anything like that, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I'm a pretty transparent person, but I always just make sure to like heal before I talk about anything. I try like not to just come on the internet and just like spiel all my problems and everything out there. I just try to be thoughtful of like others, and because you know I'm not the only person who goes through stuff, so I try to like heal before I speak on it. I sleep on it before I speak on it. So yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions of like where I've been, anything like that, let me know. Wow, the sun is insane and I'm wearing all black. Whew. Hi guys. So I didn't finish my vlog off last time, so I'll insert a picture of what my makeup looked like. It's a brand new day. It's a few days after, but the kids and I are gonna go have some lunch, or like dinner slash lunch, and then we're gonna head to the mall, I guess just to walk around. We'll see what happens. But I got Tony with me. Tony, say hi. Y'all haven't seen him in a hot minute. Look at him. And then I got Aaliyah. Like I said, we're parked. Oh, with her phone? Girl, you better stop. It's an iPod. It was Natalie's old iPod, by the way. But
well, I thought it was a phone because it looked like a phone.
Yeah. And sorry for the terrible lighting in the car.
And an iPod's a phone.
Okay.
It's a type of phone.
Anyways, that's what we're planning to do today. And we'll see what else we got going on. So we're gonna go eat some Mexican and see what happens. Hi guys, welcome to a brand new day. It is, what is it, Wednesday? My sister's car, because I have lost my keys every single day of this damn week, and I don't know where. Like, I need to put them somewhere, but I keep forgetting, and I just throw them around. So I lost my keys yet again somewhere in this house, and I'm taking my sister's car because I have Natalie with me, and she wants some tacos. So we're gonna go get her some tacos. Today has been a better day for me. I wanted to lay in bed all day, but I was like, no, girl, we're not doing that. I stayed up pretty late last night doing or editing my vlog that I have wanted to upload for a while now, and I actually like the way it came out, so I'm gonna use it, and I'm just gonna add to it. We'll see how much I add to it, like a few days or whatever. It's a beautiful day outside. Depression wise, it's hard. It was hard to get up, but I figured since I had Natalie with me, I could like take her to go and do something, because it gives me like an excuse, you know, to get out of the house. Experiencing depression is different, because I've always thought like, oh, I'm depressed. I've always felt like depressed, but like depression, girl, is a whole nother thing. It's crazy. Anyways, my cousin took me to this new taco spot. Well, it was new for me. It's not, I don't know if it's new, but she took me to this new taco spot the other day, and I loved it. So we're going back over there and getting some more tacos with Natalie today. The other two kids are in school. If you guys are new to my channel, I have two kids, which are Anthony and Aaliyah, and then Natalie is my cousin slash sister. So my mom took her in when she was like 4 years old, so she's more like a sister to me than anything. 2022 was hard for sure. Was the hardest year of my life by far, but I have learned a lot about myself. So yeah, I can't wait to update you guys on that part of my life. I'm not ready yet. I've told you guys this before, but there's just so much of me that I feel like I've just been like stuffing away from the world. And like the people closest to me know me, you know about me, you know, but yeah. So I can't wait to update you guys on everything. We are here at the taco place. So it's like an authentic little place. They got some carne asada, quesadilla, sopes. Like, I love it. It's so good. I got this cute little purse recently from TJ Maxx. How cute is it? It's a Michael Kors bag. It was on sale for $100. I had seen it before, but it's like it was like 150, I think. So whenever I saw it for sale, I was like, bet. So we got this, and it has a cute little strap right here. I don't like it's dirty, like this strap, but I feel like I could wash it, right? I just don't like, I love that it's black. I wish the whole strap was black. Let me show you guys my outfit. I got some black biker shorts, fluffy socks, this t-shirt I got from this boy's house that I stayed over, and this big old sweat. Of course my camera would die as soon as or not die, they ran out of storage, but look at how cute these little things are. I know. Some chips. So cute. We're back home, y'all. And I'm gonna do some laundry. No! Jax, what do you look like?
Or dead.
He's scared of the camera. Look at him.
See. Why does Drew look like that? Look at him. Does he look orange?
Yeah, he looks so orange.
Oh, my skin smells like poison. Here, Sophie, smell my
hand.
Oh, that's part of this show. Jackson, did you go get groomed today? Yeah? Let me see your paw. Let me see your paw. Look at these nails. Yeah. So, let me see the other paw. Let me see. Wow. Wow. Aaliyah, say hi to the vlog.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Eating cheese.
Eating cheese.
But I have a brownie right here. But I hide that.
Yeah, I guess you can't. Can't have that. Can't have anything actually, but he just likes to lay right next to her. The kids, whenever they come home, every parent has different routines for them, but they usually just like sit on their tablets and eat their snacks or eat something. I give them like 20-30 minutes to do that. By like 4 o'clock though, they are supposed to be cleaning up their room, cleaning up something in the house. We have a little routine, and then once they're done with that, they can go back and do what they want. But yeah, so that's what we do. I don't know where to put you guys. Ooh, not there. Not there. Good morning, guys. So this morning I have a nail appointment. I look so funny in these glasses, and I'm wearing pink and gray and yellow and purple socks. Like, I'm just a rainbow today. But I have a nail appointment today, which I'm running a little bit late to, and I'm still debating if I want to get coffee or not because I'm so tired. So tired. I have to go straighten my aunt's hair today as well, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. No, but I don't even know what kind of nails I want to do yet. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get my nails done. Feel like a bad bee yet again, because right now it's not it. I don't know what happened to my camera. I am very hungover today. Usually I would lay in bed all day, go to sleep all day, but we're not gonna do that today because we're trying to be better, okay? So, me talking with my hands because I got my nails done. So I'm gonna drink a tea, an arnica tea, which is supposed to like help with swelling, stuff like that. So I'm gonna drink that tea, hydrate myself a lot, and then I'm gonna do my makeup. Well, I'm gonna clean. We're gonna clean, and then we're gonna head out to Springfield, which is like an hour away, and we're going to, I think we're gonna try the aquarium with my girlfriends and the kids. I think we're all taking our kids or some of our kids. These are the cutest flipping nails. Look at how flipping. I love them so much. Hi, Jaxie. Hi. Hi. How are you? How are you, Jaxie Boo Boo? You always look so sad, but you're so happy. Okay, guys, so this is what my makeup is looking like. I went with something very natural. I'm watching something on Netflix. And I'm drinking my second cup of tea. I really do think tea tastes like piss though. Like, but you know what? I'm feeling a lot better after the first cup, so I'm drinking this one. This one's a lemon ginger tea. I'm trying to decide right now if I'm gonna wear lashes or not. So cute. Okay, now to figure out what I'm gonna wear because I have no clue, no idea. Hi guys, future Leslie here. I did want to tell you guys, we spontaneously decided to go get Aaliyah's ears pierced. She's been wanting to for the longest time. I've taken her to Claire's and gotten them pierced, but the thing is, like, they always close up. I keep them in for the 6 weeks. I literally do everything that I need to do, and they always close up. Did my research, and if you go to a tattoo shop or like an actual piercer, it's better for the ear. It heals better, and I think they do like a bigger gauge, so or like size in the piercing, so that, I don't know, it's just like, it's just better for, I think, a kid, for all of us to just go to an actual piercer. Yeah, so I told her that, and she was like down for it. I was like, if you want to do that, like, it's gonna be with like an actual like long needle, which I know freaks people out, freaks me out personally. So I was like, just, you know, preparing her for it. I was like, girl, it's gonna be a really long needle, it's gonna go through your ear, but it's gonna feel the same. I literally told her, I was like, it's gonna feel the same as like you going to Claire's. And she wanted her ears pierced so bad, so we went one night. We're like, you know what, let's go. Called the shop, and they had a spot available, so I was like, let's go. You do need, if you guys are wondering, they asked me for her birth certificate and my ID. And they also did say that they do, well, the shop that I went to, I don't know if it's like this in all the shops, but the shop I went to, they only pierced kids' ears that were 5 and up, which I also really like, because I like more of like the consent. I know some people are like, whatever, like, they're just babies. This is what happened, because I didn't like, it was so spontaneous that I didn't even say anything. I just started recording once we got to the shop. So yeah, Leah did great, amazing. If you don't like needles, don't watch this, skip it over. But she does amazing, doesn't cry, it really doesn't bleed a lot, so she did great. Tony was there for emotional support as well, so yeah.
You're just gonna go right back behind your ear, just like this. Kind of feels like a weird cord.
Nope, get on there. Come on.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Stay still, Jane.
All right, I want you to take a big deep breath in, okay, and let it out.
Let it out.
Good job.
Good job, you did so good.
You know how it's burning?
In just
You
a
did
couple
awesome.
minutes, you'll get some candy.
She's a champ, man.
She was ready. That's why. What's up?
Hey! What?
It's a few days later. We didn't end up doing what we were supposed to do. And yeah, it's a few days later. So
Put your hands on it.
we're all chilling here in the living room. But a few things that I have gotten. I rate, so I got this. Okay, this lighting is terrible in here. I'm in the kids' room, so don't mind me. So I bought this little romper thing from Forever 21, and I thought I was gonna like it. Like, it comes with the pads, but it didn't work, because then it just didn't work, so I took them out. It still didn't work, so then I tried tightening this little thing, because like it literally just falls out, and then these just like fall down like this as you wear it, right? And just fall out. And then, I mean, so I like the shorts. I would wear it with like a t-shirt on top, like a long t-shirt, but not very practical. So I rate it a 4 out of 10. I have the makeup looking 10 out of 10. I did this makeup probably around 9 this morning, and it's about, what time is it? About to be 9. And look at it, flawless, flawless. And then I use the new Mario Makeup by Mario foundation, bomb. And then I use, like, I have oily skin naturally, but I did blot, so it is a luminous finish, but it's still so pretty. And sometimes I prefer this than the matte look because I just look not real. Oh, what you guys are about to see is we have bought Tony a gaming console thing.
I mean, a PS5.
Like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, no, it was like 2.
A few weeks ago.
And then she recently just bought me this TV yesterday. But, which we're speaking of, I was trying to find the drill, which I found. And we're gonna mount it on top of here. Like this.
Yep.
I think it's how it goes, right?
Yeah. We're gonna mount it in this little area. They do share a room right now. We're gonna mount it right in this little area because he wants to play. So I got him this little, I think it's a 32-inch. It was on super sale at Walmart. I also don't know what I'm doing, so I'm kind of scared. Okay. And just to let y'all know, it's okay to be fat. It's okay to have a little stomach and wear these type of things, okay? Don't let those body shamers shame you, because I'd be damned.
Okay, so the washer go.
What is wrong with you? Okay, it took us like 15 minutes to figure this out. Just tighten it a little bit.
This one's cute. Mommy, it's nice. Oh, is that how you do a screenshot? Okay, you're going. Something's happening. I already did. Now, bye-bye. Yes, I did.
Hi guys. I want to do a quick little haul for you guys because I just came back from the stores and bought a few things. Starting with my little phone case, which is this cute little pink case right here. So I have been caseless for a hot minute. So yeah, and also before that, I did want to update you guys on Antonio's TV. We did not get it mounted because we didn't have all the proper tools, and my mom, she had some at work, so she was going to bring some, so we haven't gotten that done. Whatever happens, I'll make sure to update you guys on it and let you guys know what's up. So, yeah, let me give you guys a little haul. I'm risking everything. The curtain is bugging me, so let me go fix that. So I want to go back on my, my makeup MUA journey. I used to be like a little makeup MUA of my town, and then of course I started working full-time and all that craziness. I stopped really pursuing my dream, and then I went through some like scandals, which you guys won't believe, but like I went through a few things, so I'm definitely like, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Same thing with my YouTube channel. I was like, I'm not gonna do it anymore. But I was like at a really low spot of my life at that point, but now we're going up. We're getting better. I want to do more MUA stuff, do like more of that again. I know I said I definitely like lowered my collection in my makeup, but I want to invest in really good products instead of just buying stuff, because before I would just buy stuff. And I needed a cute little something to put my makeup in, because right now, I'll be honest, it's a little ratchet. It's like in bags and like it's just not cute. So I want to like go into somebody's house and like have everything ready. I wanted a cute little bin to put everything in, sturdy, because whenever you're a makeup artist, everything is sturdy. It's crazy. So I wanted something easy to like wipe down. I'm gonna be honest with you, like cloth stuff with a lot of like creases in it, like dividers and stuff. Yeah, they work wonderful, but I need something like I can wipe and clean up easily. Now I saw these at Target a while back. Yeah, it says here originally $32. I paid $25 for mine at my local Target. I don't know if that's good or not. I haven't really done lots of research on them, but it's a really sturdy like plastic case like that, and then it comes with these 2 little compartments up here, which are really nice, and they have mirrors in them. So they each look like this. So this is what they look like. You can take one of them out, so you can use this little spot for something else, and then this one just has the mirror in it, right? So then you have these compartments down here. So we have like a bigger one, a smaller one, and then you have this big old compartment down here, which is gonna fit everything so nicely, because it's just so spacious. And I don't take a lot, like a ton with me, but I feel like I could fit my palettes down here. And yeah, so I think it's gonna be really good for me. So I just have something to put everything, like client makeup that I don't use on myself, that I just use on clients. I'll put it in here. Went to Ulta next, which I got a few things from Ulta that I really needed, and then also that I didn't need but I wanted to try out. I've been looking for like a little powder puff, but one that's not too big, one that's not too small. So the lady recommended this one. She said it works so good, and she's like, it's worth the investment. So I got it. So it comes on a cute little pink packaging, and oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So it has like a little fluffy side. That's so cute. I needed a good setting powder, like under eye setting powder. I have tried, because of Rave and everything like that, on the Laura Mercier powder. Like, I have tried it, but I did not like the translucent one. I didn't like how it looked underneath my eyes. It just was too powdery. So I went with the honey one. I swatched a ton on my hands. Like, I'm telling you, there's certain translucent powders I just like can swipe on my hand and be like, I'm gonna hate that on my face, because it's not like, it doesn't blend right, or it just keeps like, you have like a streak. Like, I just know. And then I always use like my flash on my phone to see how it looks as well. So I took a few pictures, and the Laura Mercier honey one was the one that looked the best on my pictures and on my skin and stuff. So I'm gonna give it a try. Maybe I just didn't like the translucent one. I got, of course, a good old contour, which is the LA Girl Pro contour. This one is beautiful bronze, and the reason why I got this is because I tried the new, I told you guys this, Makeup by Mario foundation, and before I used to use like the Fenty foundation, that, or which one else, I don't know, I've just used very mattifying foundations, and if you use mattifying foundations and you use this on top, I hated it. Personally I hated it because it was very splotchy. It just was not cute. But the Makeup by Mario foundation is so, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's so dewy whenever you first put it on. I feel like a contour, like this contour, is gonna work beautifully on top of that foundation. So I'm like, let me give it a try. So we bought this, and it's so cheap, I just figured, you know, why not? So I bought that. I needed a liquid liner, which I always test on my hands. It's literally so perfect. Like, look at that. Okay. Anyways, so it's the Fenty Beauty one, the Fly Liner. And I always like my eyeliners to be matte. I know some people like their eyeliners to kind of shine, if that makes sense. I don't. I want my eyeliner to be matte. Like, I don't want it shining. I don't want none of that. Been looking for a good mattifying primer to just place around my nose. My nose gets oily, and then like you can see like my forehead and down here. And then honestly, like, I've been out all day. It was hot outside today, so I don't look too bad for it being hot. And usually I will use the e.l.f. primer, but it's just not doing it for me. It's just not doing what it needs to be doing. It's the No Filter primer by ColourPop, I think. Yeah, so I was like, let me give it a try. I liked the aesthetic. I liked how it looked. And then I liked how it was on my, like, how it just mattified instantly. And I've also tried the e.l.f. Hydro Grip. Is that what it is? Or Power Grip. Love this. Love this stuff. It's really good. I highly recommend it. And I've also tried the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Love this stuff as well. Coming from an oily person, you definitely need the right products though, because if you're too oily, I don't recommend, but you know, you have to have a good primer, a good mattifying primer if you're definitely going to use this, because if not, it can make you look really oily. But usually I just put most of the product like out here and then like blend it in.
This is huge.
I know, it's for my makeup. I got some cute Eyeler London definition lashes. And usually Eyeler London for their lashes is like $13 for lashes. This was only $11 for 3 lashes. And they're so beautiful and so wispy. Like, look how cute. So I'm gonna give it a try. I have 2 of these Juvia's Place blushes. They are my favorite. I am not a blush girl. Not a blush girl. But these 2 I use all the time, and I have different blushes. I've bought different blushes, but I'm like, oh, it's blush, like anything will do. And sometimes I'll even use like eyeshadow, like pink eyeshadow, use it. And but no, I like love these blushes by Juvia's. Is it Juvia's Place? Did I say Palace? I meant Place. Juvia's Place. But yeah, they're super pigmented, they're buildable, they're just like look so good. Leah has even used them, huh girl? You like them? I had them on display. Loved all of them. I wish I could have gotten them all. But I was like, I already have 2 at home. I don't need all of those. So this is the volume 4. I have volume 2. I have volume 1, volume 2, and this is volume 4. I thought that this looked like Dior blush. Do you guys not think so? Like, look at how pretty that pink is. So pretty.
I know, I saw that.
I love it. And it took me a while. I know. It took me a while to like choose this one. I don't know if you can tell. It's been on my hand. I've washed my hands, like everything. It has stayed on my hand. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. And I thought it was gonna be most similar to this one, but look at the difference. And the next one is this one. So I'm so excited. I've never liked blushes like this, but you know what? I'm so excited to try this one. Okay, I went to Best Buy after that, and I got a new one of these. I had already bought one of these, but my kids have just gotten a hold of so much and lost so much. I've really always liked the Joby tripods. They've honestly been some of my favorite ones. You can literally wrap them around. I can use them for my phone. It's like this big one is such a good size for like my vanity here, and then to record on my camera, so any like little makeup videos. So I really like it because it's like super like just like it's just one of my favorite ones. It does have like a phone one as well, so you can like put your phone on here. And what I love specifically about this one, and the reason why I get the big one, is because you can, so if you're like doing TikToks and stuff, like on my camera, I can like flip it this way. My camera, instead of being like horizontal, it's vertical, so you can like, I can upload it to my phone and post it on my TikToks. So I have this light, but it's like it's not ghetto, it's just like a lamp, and this is what I'm using to like give me light. But I was like, let me step it up, and I got myself a little LED light. It's charging right now, and you attach it to the top of your camera. It's like a little phone, like it's so tiny, it's not thick at all. It's like super convenient to just put it in my bag and go. So that's really nice. Okay, these adapters, we have gone through so many of them, and when I tell you I'm on the verge of just like flipping, I am, because like
I so many stuff.
These are not cheap. They're $20, they're $19, but it's like too much to be spending, you know, all the time. I think this is where I'm going to end the vlog. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these longer videos, because usually I try to do like shorter videos, but I've really been enjoying personally watching really long videos. It's like I love like 30+ minute videos, like plus, like it can be 2 hours long. I love putting that on. So let me know if you guys like these. I'll probably do a little shorter videos too, but we'll see what I like. You know, it's a new year. Happy New Year. Happy everything that I've missed. But yeah, so I love you guys so much. I miss you so much. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. My life is anything but perfect, but you know, we try to get through it day by day. So yeah, and you guys have always been such a great motivating factor. So yeah, I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys later.